Okay. Can you... Hey, Delson? Delson, can you hear my microphone? It looks like you should be able to. Okay, now let's see if we've got game sound. Oh, now I have no game sound. I don't know what has changed in my settings, but it's quite crazy. Mic is still low and sound. Okay. I think all my defaults have changed. Evidently, it looks like it's trying to send everything through my VR headset. Oh, actual mic level is fine, just had your volume low. Okay. Do I sound like I'm talking to a tin can, though? Tin can, yes. Okay. Well. Oh, that's very weird. Oh, weird things have happened. Man, everything has gone wonky. The only person who knows settings get scrambled randomly. It's weird, right? Like, a part of it is because I change sound devices way too much. May not stick around, but I'm curious about Renaissance. All right, awesome. Well, hopefully I'll get to play it in just a moment. Let's try this. I'm gonna turn the old headset off completely. What can I tell you about it? Ooh, that works. The sound's working. How's the microphone sound though? So Final Fantasy Renaissance is... Headset turned off, fixed everything. It is a complete remake. A complete, from the ground up, remake of the original Final Fantasy game. Let's switch over here real quick. It's remade, it's for PC, remade for PC. In widescreen. Where's my game? Come on. Oh, weird. What is going on? I literally spent half an hour making sure this was all good before I started the stream tonight, and then I reloaded OBS and now everything is wonky again. There. Anyway, Final Fantasy Renaissance, here we go. Final Fantasy Renaissance is a complete, from the ground up remake of the original Final Fantasy game, including content that had classes and mechanics from later games that have been added in, such as tonight I'm going to be playing a Dragoon in Final Fantasy 1. And some of that content and new classes and such can completely break the game. Capable of breaking the game entirely. Our last playthrough, the VODs are available on the channel, we did a Geomancer Time Mage playthrough, which allows you to do the entire game out of order. So you can skip some pretty important things, or what would normally be pretty important, and do the entire game completely out of order. What we're going to be doing tonight is actually starting a new game plus. If I can get my controller to join me. There we go. A new game plus game using the upgraded Lancer, which is the Dragoon. Normally you would be playing as a Lancer at the start of the game. So we're going to be using a Dragoon. And it gives you basically a new game plus. You start as the classes that you would have after you've completed the ordeals. So it's a really fun, really well-made love letter to the original Final Fantasy and to the Final Fantasy series as a whole. Hopefully this isn't going to be a real long playthrough. It's probably not going to take a whole lot longer than our Zelda 2 playthrough did while we try to figure out what game we're going to play next. One of the games that was suggested, it was suggested that we play the Legacy of Kain series, which I have never actually played, and I played a little bit of the first game a long time ago, but I've never played the whole series. And I'm definitely considering doing that, but I think I may have to play one other game first, and then I'm also considering playing a couple of randomizers. There are a couple of randomizers I might think about. Hesitant to stick around isn't because I dislike your stream, but because I want to maybe try it out for yourself. Hey, that's fine. Absolutely fine. And you know what? I can appreciate, even if you just were like, I don't really like Final Fantasy. I understand that entirely. My hood is all weird. But I appreciate you saying that you enjoy the stream. And Smeech is the perfect number of letters to fit in here. I hope you guys don't mind that. Smeech is my typical character, and he's going to be joining me on many playthroughs of mini games. Yeah, if you get a chance, there is a link in the description for this stream or for any of the past Final Fantasy Renaissance VODs where you can go to find all the information about this game. You have to join. This is the only part that I know some people react negatively to this. In order to get a link to download the game, you have to join the developers' Discord. And I'm going to be honest, I think that is their way of avoiding getting a cease and desist letter. I think they're scared of getting a cease and desist letter, and that is the way they avoid it. Here we go. Welcome to New Game Plus. Enemies now have more HP and attack power, but are worth more XP and gold. New repel items sold in shops will let you skip battles temporarily. Good to know. This is my first time playing a New Game Plus or a solo class challenge. Like, first time ever. So we're going to start off by grabbing some gear. I don't think we're going to start with any gear. No. Let's grab some gear. The downside of playing through this game as a Dragoon is, to the best of my knowledge, we will never have access to any form of magic at all. We are going to get this iron spear. And some chain armor. And we're going to take advantage of the fact that we start with a lot of money. We start with 10,000 gold. That, which is great. Anyway, I don't know, did I... Delson and Sacred Golem. I don't know if I actually said good evening and I hope you're having a wonderful night, but I do. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Let's duck in here. And right off the bat, we're going to go a little crazy. And we're going to, this is my only way of healing. The only way I have of healing this character is with healing potions. Probably said it during the dark time. Probably there at the beginning when everything was going bad. We're going to grab those. 99 of those. We're going to grab about 10 pure potions right here off the bat. And we're going to grab about 10 tenths. Omega Black, if you're looking for indie suggestions, you might like Crystal Project. It's a really interesting turn-based RPG with some... Okay, so yes, Omega Black, thank you very much for bringing that up, because Crystal Project is a game that I own and have not played yet. I'm writing it down because I had forgotten about that I even have that one, and that I've heard it's really good, and that was actually gifted to me by one of our stream VIPs, Topher, who is here every once in a while now. My new hours are not the best for him, but that would be a good one. That would be a really good one. Okay, so let's gain. We're probably going to gain like 5 or 6 levels before we take on anything real tough, or we're going to die, you know, early. But I think we have super jump. Yeah, super jump right off the bat ought to take care of a lot of groups like this. You take it on hard is hard, and you will want to take some notes. But awesome. I mean, I might not go directly into hard mode. I don't trust myself as a great gamer to jump straight into hard mode. The only game I've ever done that with was the PlayStation 5 version of Spider-Man. I usually have to take notes on normal difficulties. We're just gonna walk around the city a little bit. Wow, 3rd level already? This is kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm trying to think what the other game was that I have. So I have 2 games that were purchased by friends of the stream that I have been wanting to get to, and Crystal Project is one of them. I've actually even got it installed and ready to play. Blossom Tales, The Sleeping King is the other, and that's a fairly short game, so it'd only take a few short streams to get through that one, but I hear it's really good. Okay, one of the things we're going to have to worry about a lot in this game, in this playthrough, is all those fights that I absolutely hate, where you get stun locked. Those are game overs in this playthrough. Any instant kill enemy, that's a game over. I've got to be very careful about things like that. Okay, we need to get back into the city. Oh, I left one alive. If I had a nickel for classic games remade from the ground up with updates and lots of love and unity, I'd have 2 nickels. I mean, that's still 10 cents more than I had yesterday. I will say that about this game. Wait, set our slot. Select this slot 4, where I have a character named Test, because I wasn't sure how to get into a solo game, so I created a test character earlier to make sure I knew what I was doing. Yes, save there. You're currently downloading Renaissance? Awesome. I hope you enjoy it. I've played through it 4 times now, twice on stream. And I have really, really loved it. And with the 2.0 update that was done, added achievements, which I have to tell you is it was a way of hooking me in. It really hooked me in hard. Yeah, 4. There are quite a few more Warriors of Light in this version. Hey, Jess, thank you so much. This is my first ever attempt at a single class challenge, and so I chose Dragoon. I hope it's going to be one of the easier classes to do a solo class challenge with. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Not having access to magic at all is going to be the real crux of this playthrough, I think. I'm trying to get to 5 before we move on. Skills, super jump. There we go. Ooh, I missed. Want to keep the experience for a surprise? Want to at least check out the title? All right, Sacred Golem, thank you very much for coming in and checking it out. And I hope you really enjoy your playthrough. Not as many misses as other classes. Whoops, what'd I just do? Oh, I'm tired. I wasn't paying attention. I had already jumped and missed. Yeah, no problem. That's what I'm here for. If I can get a few more people to play, it's a really, really well done remake. If a few more people play it because they saw it here, that'll make me happy. Yeah, same with the Zelda 2 game that we just played through. If a couple more people discover it, that's exciting to me. Yeah, exactly. That was just such a really well done piece of work. I'm very glad to have been put onto the trail of that game. How close are we? We've got to be getting close to leveling again. Come on, Grimps. There we go. Smeech is level 5. This year is the Famicom's 40th anniversary. No. I should have already known that. It just never really is something that dawned on me. That's pretty awesome. I feel so old. I feel so old. I mean, the NES wasn't... I'm gonna be honest, the NES wasn't even my second video game system. The NES was like my 3rd or 4th video game system. I wonder, I should know this. I really should. I have no good excuse not to. How long between the release of the Famicom in Japan and the NES release in North America? Was I an Atari or a Commodore kid? Both. Did I finish the Zelda 2 remake? Yes, I did. We finished it Tuesday night. We will do another playthrough of it in the future because there is also a New Game Plus for that game that I have not done yet. So we will revisit it and do a New Game Plus playthrough of it. All right, what we want to do is we're going to want to be saving all the time. Save, yes. Because if anything in here happens to stun lock me, I'm just dead. So Atari or Commodore? I had an Atari 2600. I think it was a 2600. Was my first system. I had the Commodore VIC-20 was my first computer. I learned to read by programming in BASIC on the Commodore VIC-20. Before I was even in kindergarten, I was programming in BASIC on the VIC-20. A cap. Let's throw that on if we can. It's just a basic cloth cap. Everybody should have one of those. I never remember which of the 4 doors I can open and which I can't, so I always just go all the way around anyway. Delson, buying groceries online. Sweet. Welcome back. Stop. There we go. Can't hold any more heals. That's okay. But we have a cabin. I think the other 2 are both ones I can't open. Atari was the system you loved to hate to play. So the Atari just got a re-release, and I really, really need to buy one. Some good friends of mine that I used to work with made a brand new Atari game. So some people I used to work with formed a new game company, and they released a game called Mr. Run and Jump. And they released a version for modern systems and a version for the re-release of the original Atari. Remember the game Adventure? Are you talking about the text-based adventure game? The Scott Adams Adventure? Like, you're in a meadow, here lies a sleeping dragon? Back with water. Centipede. My mother loves Centipede. I was a Space Invaders guy. Space Invaders and Pac-Man. I played so much Space Invaders and Pac-Man. Yeah, that one's the key, and I think this one's a key also. Correct. Given a 7200 as a teenager, an old black and white CRT. I never had a black and white CRT. I did have a black and green CRT. I actually remember having, you know what, we're gonna go out and save again before we encounter him. I actually had my original NES hooked up to a green and black CRT screen for a little while. Felt so natural. Adventure's creator is my ex-husband's uncle. He was cool. That's awesome. I didn't know that. Well, did I know that? Have you told me that before? I don't remember you telling me that. That's kind of awesome, man. I wish I had met the creator of Adventure. All right, you're out. Okay. Sacred Golem, have fun. Have fun with Renaissance. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope we'll see you again real soon. Like I said, this shouldn't be a real long playthrough. I'll probably do most of my grinding off stream. I don't know if you guys want to watch me grind for hours. And I hope to see you real soon. Keep an eye out. We'll be moving on. Have kept a close family secret for generation upon generation. No one touches my princess. Light warrior, you impertinent fool. I, Garland, will knock you down in a quarter of the time that I had prepared for. A quarter of the time? Probably less. I don't think I need a super jump, right? Super jump is just if I need to hit everyone. It doesn't actually do more damage. Too many games, not enough time. Tell me about it. What team would you use for your strongest team of 4? Oh my goodness. That's really hard. Honestly, I think I love my team from my first playthrough. I think the one thing I would do is I might drop my summoner and replace my summoner with maybe Dragoon. Unless I wanted to do the whole game out of order. Yeah, I think that would be a really strong setup. So Dark Knight, Dragoon, Bard, and Dancer. I think it would be a slow ramp because the start with Bard and Dancer is kind of tough, but by the end of the game, I think it'd be unstoppable. You honestly don't like the Dragoon? I feel like the Dragoon does a lot of damage. In my last playthrough, I took a Dragoon and I felt like they were like almost immortal. Like my Dragoon didn't take a lot of damage and dealt a pretty decent amount. Half what my Knight or Monk Master could do. So here's what I will tell you this about Renaissance. I have not played in Renaissance, so it's been a long time since I've done one. Using any of the base classes except the Black Belt. The Black Belt is the only core game class that I have played with so far. So a Knight might be better, I don't know. The AoE on Super Jump is really nice. And also not getting hit every round, like just they can't hit you. You're not there to be hit. It's kind of nice. So I don't know, Jess, have you played much? Have you tried out the core classes? So I don't know what the new mechanics are on a lot of the core classes. I didn't play with Fighter, did I? Did I play with Fighter on the last one? I don't think so. Now I'm second guessing myself. Maybe I did play with Fighter. So maybe it's been Fighter and Monk that I've done playthroughs with. I feel like I did play with Fighter. Man, I don't even remember what the last set was. You had no Fighter, you did Dark Knight. What was my group the second playthrough? Do you remember? Let's talk to her real quick. So just one light warrior, huh? I suppose it's better than nothing. We can find out. We can find out real quick. Okay, I did do a Knight. My last playthrough did have a Knight in it, and he was strong. Because I did Knight, Trainer, Time Mage, and Geomancer. And the Knight was really strong. But not unique enough. Not unique enough, Delson. That's my real problem with the Knight, is it's too not unique. Oh, okay, that might be my problem. I never used Warcry. That might have been an issue. So wait, what did Warcry do? What is this ability that I didn't use enough? AoE double attack for 2 rounds. Why did I not use that? What was I thinking? I probably wasn't. So let's be honest. I don't put a lot of stock in thinking very often. I kind of act first, think later. Didn't have a lot, which I didn't. That's true. And so their adventure, it begins. Hey, Daniel, good evening. How's it going? Let's try not to die to our very first ogre encounter. Probably should be a few levels higher before I go up here. We could jump again. Oh. Okay, regular imps. You know what? This is the first time I've ever played Final Fantasy I and been really happy to be encountering just regular imps. Your friend Haja. I may have asked you this before. Does the fact that you have a friend called Hot John imply that you also have a friend that is called Not Hot John? Or like Average John, Ugly John? Maybe just less Hot John? Rebirth should be my next game. So the problem with Rebirth. Let me tell you why I'm not playing Rebirth right now. I'm broke. I'm not playing Rebirth because I'm broke. My business is doing fairly well, but it hasn't taken off to that extent yet. Okay, we're still tired. Don't take a 28-point hit. Oh, we did. Okay. Well, there we go. That's the first. Oh, the other John that is not Hot John is Cool John. Fair. My little buddy had his surgery today, and I've been pretty doped up all day. Saying much. Oh. Play Ayuden next. It's free. It is free on Game Pass, right? So I also have a problem with Ayuden, and it's completely different problem. Completely different problem. My problem with playing Ayuden is if I was going to play Ayuden next, I would put it off and we'd play Suikoden instead, because I never played Suikoden. I played Suikoden. I've never finished Suikoden. And how many Suikoden games are there? I'm sorry that I didn't ask that. Delson, I should have asked that, and I didn't, because I just assumed the fact that Daniel's here, that they're okay, but I should have still asked, and I'm sorry. Are they okay? Still a pretty decent entry for someone even without the nostalgia. It is starting to make me. I don't even want to say it out loud. I'm not even going to say it out loud. I get myself in trouble saying things out loud. There's a pure, a couple more heals. Before we go, let's do the tent here. Say it. Will, good evening. How's it going? Just got up. Nice. That's my kind of day. He's fine so far. Waiting for test results. Had some skin tags that got funky looking, so got them removed. Well, that's good. At least it's getting taken care of. Delson, they're not dark thoughts. They're not dark thoughts at all. My problem is that it's making me think about wanting to do more days of streaming. And I just don't know if I actually can. Like, I'm only streaming 3 days a week. And it makes me want to do like, I don't know, like 5 days a week or something crazy. Makes me want to go back. Makes me want to go back to having a 5-day-a-week stream. And I have Super Jump already. I'm a Dragoon. This is a New Game Plus solo challenge because I wanted it to be as easy, an easier one for my first time. Since it's the first time I've ever done a solo class challenge, period, in the history of playing Final Fantasy, I thought I better go easy on myself. So we're doing New Game Plus. Stream the D&D night. So here's the thing about streaming D&D, because we've wanted to stream D&D. We have a hard time getting our D&D group together regularly right now. But also, streaming D&D is hard. My camera got all zoomed out. When did that happen? Has it been this zoomed out forever? When you stream playing Dungeons and Dragons, it's different than just playing Dungeons and Dragons because you have to perform. It's a performative medium. It's not just, and so you have to have a group that's comfortable enough to perform as they play. The worst part of a solo run is coming real quick. I figured the worst part of the solo run is going to be when we get into the cave where all those undead are that will totally lock you down with their paralysis. Gonna start playing new game I got for NES. I've never played Faxanadu. Man, nostalgia. Nostalgia glasses coming on. Yeah, pretty much all D&D groups have trouble getting to... It's not even getting together. It's like getting together on a regular basis. Because you can get together, and if you don't get together on a normal basis, things disappear. You lose parts of the story. You just lose cohesiveness for a while. It's tough. Oh, Astos, that one-hit kill... The potential of a one-hit kill is gonna kind of suck. I may not survive this fight, but we did just save. I should run, but I'm not willing to. Yep, we're dead. Now we'll try to run, but it's too late. A couple more levels would probably behoove me. Right, that's the thing, Delson. Like, I feel like we could do performative D&D. Most of our group, but it's the commitment. It's the commitment to a regular schedule that's tough. Creeps hit kind of hard too, don't they? Maybe I should stick around this area a little bit longer, see if I can get about to level 10. Oh, that ice cave is going to be terrible. There's 7. Get back over here. Mad Pony might be tough. Probably should have used some potions before I got into this fight. Nah, that wasn't too bad. I mean, Delson, how many D&D groups have we played in together? And they all have a different feel. Adults now don't actually have time to play games that involve total immersion of your life or something. It's worse. It gets worse than that. All right. If I'm gonna be a true nerd, let me tell you, D&D is one thing, but guys, look at me. I'm a real, honest to goodness nerd. You can go to Amazon right now and find a LARP game that I wrote. That's the kind. Talk about total immersion of your life. My entire life was committed to that game for like 10 years. Really geeking out to do it now, right? That's pretty nerdy. It is pretty nerdy. That's a whole other level of nerd. The Eldoranth era. Yes. And I there were some bad things about that time, but I look back with the fondest of memories. But you guys do have me thinking about additional streaming, and I just don't know if I can get away with it. I don't know. I know I could do it. I don't know if I can commit to doing it regularly. That's the real problem. And I don't like to do things if I am not committed to doing it regularly. I played one game in the Dark Sun setting. It is quite extreme for D&D. It's a much harsher setting than most. Oh, Delson, that's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, LARPing is not... It's a whole different lifestyle, man. It's insane. I loved it for a while. I would probably still love it if I was doing it with the right people. But it takes so much. It takes so much, and it's on an entirely different plane of nerddom. Sword fight him at his house, but I was not about to be going to any actual events. Oh man, I ran so many LARP events. I went to gaming conventions and ran LARP events at conventions. We're gonna stick around this area close enough. Ooh, Oh, this is going to be a tough one. I should have run from this one. Sword fights with 40s nerds end up in hospitals. That's probably true. I am way too old for it now. I don't know if my knees could handle fighting anymore. All right, that wasn't so bad. We got a lot of experience out of that. We're level 8 now. Worth saving right there. Dane, how's it going? I was just talking about you a little bit ago. Well, I don't think I mentioned you by name, but I was talking about you, saying that I'm thinking after this I do a quick detour before we move on to our next thing. We're gonna do this solo playthrough, and then I think we'll do a Blossom Tales playthrough. You've been waiting for it for so long, and I owe it to you. That I think Blossom Tales is going to be our next game, and then we'll decide after that. We've got 3 things up in the air. We've got the Legacy of Kain games, which I think I may play. Crystal Project, which I'm now that somebody brought it up, that Omega Black, I think was the name earlier in the stream. If you're still here, I hope that was the right name. Now that it was brought up, I'm dying to play Crystal Project. So many things I want to do. I'm not going to be able to run from this fight with Toast. Yep. Couldn't run. Dead. If Rebirth suddenly magically appeared, would you put it on the list? Absolutely. It would go on the list for sure. You know what? I should make a list. I should just make a list and say, these are the games we're going to play. And then it would be available for anybody to see. Oh yeah, I definitely, I should have run from that fight at the very beginning. When I saw how big a fight it was, I should immediately have run away. I meant to fight the Grey Wolf, but whatever. Now I'm dead again because maybe let's get out of this little area right here. Let's wander around down here for a few minutes. We're trying to get to level 10. It's awesome you have all the games except for Blood Omen 2. And I think it's Blood Omen 2 is available on Steam, I believe. Doing good, taking care of your debts. The government forgave my student loans. Nice. Congrats on that. And my credit reconciliation company is handling my credit cards. Dang, that's awesome. Congratulations. That's got to feel pretty good. Running from most everything and grinding on weaker stuff that you can kill. That is what a lot of it's going to be, I'm afraid. We'll be going for it. I may do some of this grinding off stream so that you guys don't have to watch me do exactly what I'm doing now and walk back and forth for an hour and a half. Unless you really want to see that. But if I do that, I promise I won't do any major plot beats without you. I'm working on my debts. Because I just started my own business. I have a couple thousand, like $2,000 worth of business debt that I'm working on paying off. And right now, if things continue the way with the business the way it is currently going, that debt should easily be taken care of before the end of the year. That's my real goal. Have all that debt gone before the end of the year. But you put 2K back on in vet bills, because vet bills, as much as they suck, I feel like they're a special kind of debt. I feel like medical debts are always a special kind of debt. Like, I feel like people look down on consumer debt. Medical debt is just not the same thing. Saving for a new car and a vacation. Ooh. My idea of a vacation right now is my wife and I both stay home and we don't go out. Which, admittedly, is a vacation because, like, I have a game studio to play games in. On the other side of that wall is my movie theater. My audio is doing some weird things. I may have knocked is it my game audio or just my microphone? I may have knocked the mic cable loose. Rose gold. Mom said that you guys were in play? What? Okay. Anyway, good evening. Started the year with around 10K in debt, hoping to clear it this year. We're in May now, and I'm about 10K in debt. That sounds like my student loans. I've been paying on my student loans for like 25 years, and I owe about like $40,000 more now than I did when I started. You know, student loans are fun. Oh, it's game audio doing something weird. Okay, that I don't know. I have no idea what would cause that. Want to go someplace nice and stay at a hotel? I get that. I know that it's going to make me extremely unpopular on the internet for saying this, but my wife and I, we really love cruises. Because it's like a hotel on the ocean. Having this game for us to be better at in a few. Go. Jump. There we go. Glad you skipped that trap, right? I wish I had. I did worse. I finished my degree and then went back for my master's. Okay, well, I don't even, at this point, I've been reading chat so much, I don't even have a clue what level I am. What level are you, Smeech? Let's take a look. Okay. I'm sitting at level 8. Good job. Okay, Smeech. Shut up. Jump. Oh, that'll be awesome. So not only do they forgive your student loans, but they're sending you a refund. That is great. It's about time, didn't you? You had to fight that for a while, didn't you? Love to do an Alaskan cruise. I don't care about the Caribbean at all. And I think a lot of people feel that way. Alaskan cruises seem to be about double the price of a Caribbean cruise. All right, Delson, man. Sleep well. Have a good night. At level 8, I should be fine to make my way to Elfland. Man, I couldn't even make it to Pirate City. I guess if I ran from things, I'd probably be better off. I think I'm gonna keep killing. Here's the plan. I'm gonna keep killing until I have to go to the inn, which is looking like it's gonna be very soon if I keep getting hit. Once I go to the inn and save again, we'll see if we can make our way over to the pirates. Oop. Over. Super jump. There we go. Oh, that's fun. That kind of fraud is always great. A Nova Scotia cruise can't be too dissimilar. I have been told over and over again. Why did I not jump? I don't know. That the Alaska cruise is really fun because you can see land the entire time. So you get to like watch the cliffs, you get to watch for eagles and things like that. When you do a cruise in the Caribbean, there's a lot of time where you're just on the ocean and all you can see is ocean. So there's not a lot to look at. Now, fortunately, there's a lot of fun things you can do on the boat. If you're on a ship, if you're on a cruise ship, there's a lot of good fun things you can do. You know, like you could stand and look at the ocean and think, if this ship goes down, I'm toast. There's no one coming to find me out here. You've seen some nice home videos. That was our goal originally. Before I decided to quit my job and go into business for myself, I was supposed to go on an Alaskan cruise this summer. This is our 25th wedding anniversary. Will be in July of this year. And the Alaskan cruise was what my wife really wanted to do. We aren't going to make it. We're hoping to be able to make it by next year. The largest nesting grounds for the American bald eagle? Really? I've only seen one time. One time. Like in the wild. I'm sure I've seen a few like in captivity, but in the wild I've seen one. When I lived in the Kansas City area, we had a very, very old, very tall walnut tree. And had a bald eagle sitting in that walnut tree for like 6 straight days. Don't care about anything on the boat outside buffets. See, that's I like buffets, okay, but I can't eat them anymore. Since I had stomach surgery about a year ago, I can't eat at a buffet. A year and a half ago. Good grief, we're almost 2 years now. But the meals are wonderful. The meals are wonderful. I enjoy shows. My wife and I were both theater majors. My wife graduated with a degree. Theater was my minor when I actually graduated. So we love seeing shows. And we love music. My wife likes to dance. I don't dance, but my wife likes to dance. So there's fun stuff like that we really enjoy. And just kind of laying outside and relaxing is always fun. Lots of hawks, owls, and vultures. Same. I've got some pretty good pictures of my car with a hawk on it eating a squirrel. When I used to work for a university, and when I was there, our campus was covered in squirrels, which means during certain times of year, it's also covered in hawks. And they'll pick up a squirrel, and they'll just take it and they'll land on like the luggage rack part of the top of your car and stand there to eat their squirrel. Whoa, go back. Run. Hopefully. Come on. Why can't I not run? What are the chances? So there goes the last 20 minutes. Low luck. I should have gone into town and saved. Let's see if we can make it to the next town. It hasn't really been 20 minutes, I think, since the last time I saved. Maybe 10. All right. We got to play this smart. Stay healed up. Wolves, plain wolves, that's fine. We can get away with plain wolves. There's our level 9. You know what? Since I leveled, we'll save. I think I can take these 2 creeps. Oh, yeah, can't use a skill. There we go. Wouldn't bother spending much money in this town. Not when we're going to get across the ocean, and hopefully we'll make it across the ocean. Yeah, let's go. Let's see if we can kill some. Let's see how the pirates do. How do the pirates fare against super jump? In fact, let's fly high. There we go. That was a nice, easy fight. That was a nice, easy fight. Okay, you got me. Take my ship. Arr, we be taking your ship. Here's the real question. Can we make it? How do we do Kaizoku's? They hit hard, right? Like they're this is a hard fight, isn't it? Or maybe they don't, and they're just worth a lot. Because don't they give a lot of money? Yeah, 720 gold, not bad. Worth the save. Money is always just a matter of time. This could be tough. Let's go for it. We just saved. I have nothing to lose. Probably should have hit the creeps. I probably could have taken a creep out and we would have taken a lot less damage. Okay, we're standing back up. Jump quick. No. Oh, look at that. Nope. Oh, that was so close. If you want to cheese the system to farm, save, reset, ship, battle, repeat. So just reset the whole game, go to a ship battle. Then save and reset again. Oh, Kazoku's always the first fight. Oh, this is different. And it missed. Excellent. All right, we're in great shape. We're doing good. I honestly was a little worried that about whether or not this was going to be super difficult. Let's buy you. I know we can probably find one of these somewhere, but getting to where we're going to find things is not going to be fun. Like, I feel like as a solo playthrough, it is going to be much, much easier if we just spend the money to buy the best stuff we have before we hit a dungeon at all. Shot and ate a bald eagle. He had to pay 100,000 and 10 years in prison. I have 7K already. So, Daniel, here's the thing. When you start New Game Plus, you start with 10,000 gold. I didn't grind all that money on imps. You start with 10,000. So it's kind of cheating. Which armor do I already have? Hold on. I have chain and a cap. So we could upgrade to wooden, but we should probably start by buying copper bracelets and iron armor. Iron armor for sure. Absorb of 24. Yes, please. Smeech, we'll take it. Sell. Let's sell the chain. Here, you know what? I know there are copper bracelets. So I'm not sure that buying wood is worth it either. And my character is he's very jumpy. I think the game speed is set pretty high right now. Oh, bracelet is your armor slot. You're right. Thank you. It's armor for mages. Which was my other option. Before I decided to do a solo run, my option was I was thinking about doing an all mage run just for fun. Nothing else, right? All it is magic here. Yeah. No other helmet for a bit, but is there not a wood helm in the dungeon? I mean, at the price, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's only 100. I'm saving, I'd save myself like 60. I guess I would save myself technically 100. Armor, equip wooden. There we go. Have you played Lufia 2 for SNES before? No, man. That's what we're learning. Is that I love games and I never got to play any of them because I was poor as a kid. I grew up poor. Plan on scouring the dungeon for 100 gold. No, actually, we're not. And that is something. We're not planning to spend any more time in the dungeons than we have to. Whoops. Is there any reason to go in here? Like, I can't get to any treasures or anything, right? Yeah, you have to have the key before you can get the treasures. Not really. So I never played Lufia 1. Failed to run. I'm gonna keep trying and hope for the best. No, there. I'm never gonna be able to run from anything this playthrough, am I? Because Dragoon's luck is so low. I really had hoped that I could make it up to the other, back to the inn. I think I'm gonna have to just save at the end down there. I'm gonna have to just bite the bullet and not be stingy with my money this playthrough. Good grief. Whoa, that was nice. That was a nice one. All your dungeons should be run from most everything on your way directly to the boss and out. That's what I was thinking. If we can. So level 16-ish, you should be okay to run from everything. Now, Odd Eye is a one-hit kill, right? It can one-shot me. Oh no, it's a stun. That's unfortunate. Anything that can stun me is basically a one-hit kill. It's just a matter of time. Because it's just going to paralyze me every single round. Paralysis to death. There's going to be a lot of that in this playthrough. Since I know I can't run, I thought it would be worth trying to jump. Ooh, what was that? Yes! I thought for sure we were toast. We made it though. Okay, let's recover the items that I should have saved after getting last time. Buy the silver spear. Sell the iron spear. You know what might have been a problem last time? I'm not sure. Did I ever equip that gear? I probably did. Been so long I don't remember the giant catfish. In which game? In Lufia? Sell the cap. Exit. Let's equip that stuff. Armor, equip iron, wooden, and we're just gonna go ahead and pay for the more expensive inn. It's 100. We'll make that back. Now I'm wondering if here is a good place. Like, should I continue leveling here? Or should I maybe try getting back on the boat? The only thing about the boat is odd-eye. So Lufia had like an element of Pokemon to it. Probably would have suggested trying 2 to 3 characters before solo. Here we go. This is the hard fight. And it probably would have been smart. It probably would have been smart. Or like I said, my other option that I had considered was an all mage run. I could have done like a, I don't know, like a red mage, black mage, white mage, blue mage. Okay, that's fair. For that Pokemon stole from Lufia first. So yeah, okay. Yeah, that is fair. Whoops. That might have been really fun now. Now that I'm thinking about it, now that it's too late because I'm an hour and a half into a solo run, I've created thumbnails for a solo run, titles for the solo run, all that stuff. Now I'm thinking black mage, white mage, red mage, blue mage would have been so cool. It would have been so fun. Hey, there's a level. All mages can be equally frustrating to solo. Oh, I bet. I don't know that I think I'm a long way from ever attempting a solo mage game. This is working out. I just have to. This is gonna be more rough. I need this to hit really hard. You know what? Let's not risk it. There we go. Early and easy abuse of Peninsula of Power. True. Could have been really nice. I'm wondering, wonder if there's a way to set up polls on Discord. I've never really attempted to set up a poll in Discord. I I don't even link my Discord on the... How come I don't link my Discord on the channel or in the streams or something? I don't know. Feed them special items to get them to evolve. Did you guys ever play Final Fantasy Legend? It's one of the games that I never really loved, but I remember you could play as a monster, and when certain monsters died, they leave behind meat, and your monster character could eat the meat and evolve into whatever monster you just fought. Shin Megami Tensei, I'm not sure how you pronounce that exactly. On the Analog Pocket, paid nearly $400 for it and $50 for an SD card full of ROMs. Wow, play normal physical games too. Game Boy Color, Game Gear, and GBA. It's freaking sweet. Giving it your all, achievement unlocked. Well, look at that. We were doing this whole run just to get one achievement. We've already got one of them. So I will start adding the Discord. I'll add the Discord link into the description for the streams in the future. I don't know why I never have. Legends 4 was what... See, I never played anything past the first one, which might be one of the reasons I have a bad taste for Legends. And here's the thing, I haven't played it since it first came out. It may be a better game than my, like, 12-year-old brain was capable of handling at the time. But in my nostalgia goggles, it always seemed like not a very good game. $40 for a Game Gear adapter. And $7.80, that's a good time to hit the end. I was just thinking if I started linking the Discord, and it's possible because I haven't tried to set up some way to do a poll in the Discord when we're trying to decide what games to play might be kind of nice. I did that a long time ago, and then I used to have this cool thing. Maybe it wasn't that cool. I always thought it was cool, but it might not have been that cool. I had this thing that I did with a wheel of games where I put games on a spinning wheel and used that to pick our next game. Probably was more trouble than it was really worth. Only played 4. So was it still... Were all the Legends games Game Boy? Was 4 still a original Game Boy game? Or did they move on past that? They kind of stopped hearing about Final Fantasy Legends after a while. They were awesome. A grave disservice by never going back. When I did my Final Fantasy series playthrough, I did not play any of the Legends games. And I feel like maybe I should have sucked it up and gone back and played them. That fight was worth very little. Okay, we're becoming significantly stronger. That's good. Where are we at? Level 12. Trying to decide how many levels exactly we should probably be trying to get. 15, 16? If I'm going to start being able to run from stuff at 16, do I need to be 16 to go into the dungeon? That's the question I have for myself. Custom maker case to hold my analog pocket in it. It has your game tag on. Nice. Cost me 45 bucks, but it's a nice magnetic lid. Fairly certain you did Astos at 9? At 9? Good grief. So what you're saying is I should probably make my way over there. David, are we allowed to jump, or does jumping cause problems? So far, it seems like we're allowed to jump just fine. Anyway, hope you're having a good evening. Adapter for Sega Genesis, so I don't get the Game Gear. Wait, did they make a Game Gear adapter for the Genesis? I didn't know that. I knew they made a Game Boy adapter for the Super Nintendo and one for the GameCube. I didn't know they made one for the Genesis. If I pay attention. What? What? Pay attention? When was the last time you saw me pay attention to something? There's 13. We haven't gone far enough. I'm gonna go back to the inn. If we were further out, I would consider using a tent, but we hadn't gotten that far yet. All right, so let's head for the dungeon, I guess. Isn't that what we need to do? We go to the dungeon first. You'd think I'd know this, being like my 5th playthrough of the game in the last 6 months. True. Always going to be it really feels like a lot of RNG. Oh, hold on. We're going to go back to town real quick. We're going to go back to town because we could get some items to help us with this. Where's our item store? There it is. We can't get them here. We've got to go back to the main town, I guess. Cornelia, is that right? Is that how you pronounce that name? So, they have an item. I have a few antidotes. We need more. But there's also some items we can get in the first town that will make it so that we have fewer encounters. Super jumping seems entirely regular. It is entirely better than regular attacking, except that it exhausts your character. So you can only do it once, like every 3 turns. Analog Pocket takes card adapters that fit in the back and play the cartridges. Made 4 of them: Game Gear, Master System, Atari Lynx, and Sega Wonder Swan. I think it's every... I think it has one... Doesn't it have 1 turn cooldown for regular jump and 2 turn cooldown for super jump? Or is that... Maybe I've been imagining that because I'm not paying that close of attention. Repel. Ooh, they're 5,000 apiece. And doesn't prevent battles from traffic. 5,000 apiece. And I have no idea how long they last. I'm not sure if is it worth it? It'll definitely be worth investing in them when we go to the ice dungeon. But I'm not sure it's going to be worth it for this dungeon. There's an achievement for not using any repels. Yeah, I'm not really. The only achievement I intended to get on this playthrough was the one that you get for doing it solo. Or is there an achievement for not using any repels in a solo game specifically? I don't think I'm gonna bother with them. Yeah, I think we're gonna skip it for now. Yeah, that's one of the things it said at the beginning, was that you get more experience, but they also have more hit points. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Here we'll find out, because I think this'll last longer than 3 turns. Super jump. At least we're not taking a ton of damage. It may not. They may all die right here. Nice. I believe it's just beat New Game Plus without repels. Okay. Yeah, I will probably do that with a full party. I think doing solo, the repel is just going to make it so much nicer to have to get through. Regular imps, I love that. An original 3DS, and my husband custom firmwared it with an eShop replacement called the H Shop. Download any game from it that was available originally on the eShop. Wow. Dang. Sweet. I have one. I should look at putting some custom firmware on it. Okay, we'll get the save right out here. Now, we will see if we can run from anything. Oh, run. Failed to run. I'm not sure we're going to be able to run from anything at all. There we go. Close call. We made it. Okay, bones we can take. Crawls, I don't know. Okay, you guys will have to tell me when I start going the wrong way. Because you know I'm going to. Like, you 100% know I'm going to go the wrong way, right? Even though it's only been a few weeks since the last time we played the game, I'm not going into any of these rooms. I think we can kill these. Might have been able to kill the crawl too, I don't know. If the pup makes his way back to the bed, I'm gonna fire up some Renaissance of my own. Gotta get back to my solo run. Nice. want it so I can finish the Yokai Watch games. I've been working on the Yokai Watch event in Final Fantasy XIV recently. Crawls are strong and paralyzed. Okay, so yeah, I don't want to deal with that. Bat, you're killing me, Smalls. Ouch. Ah. Come on, Smeech, there you go. Keep ourselves completely healed. Werewolves, I should be able to take werewolves, I think. I don't know if I can kill them in one shot. Nope. Okay, this is one round of exhaustion. Yeah. So it's 2 rounds of exhaustion with super jump. 3 rounds of exhaustion with super jump. Just stay exhausted forever with super jump. Hey, level 14. Okay, so it's the room right here. And we do have a fight here that could be really tough. Or not. Double critical hits is really nice. In the treasure box, he found the crown. Now all we've got to do is get out without dying. Oh, crud. That's not what we wanted. Oh, that could have been that, but I did. I guess I didn't try it on the 3rd and 4th rounds, did I? Yeah, we were doing great. We were doing so good, and then we got this fight. Oh, there's no good luck to this. We're dead. We're toast. I wonder what the chances are that Fly High could kill all of these guys in one round. Because if you... We don't. Link Between Worlds the other day and didn't care for it. Which one is Link Between Worlds? Paralysis wore off, but you're going to be paralyzed before you can do anything. Like that. I could have tried to super jump. Yes. I don't know if it would have worked, but it would have been better than just watching myself die. I just thought maybe if there was some chance we could run. I will, if we have it, if it's available. It may not be available because you have to go through so many fights before it resets, I think. Having the limit for this fight would have helped. All right, let's try this again. Oh, it's an alternative link to the past. Ah, paralysis. It's gonna be my bane for the game. You have to rest to reset the limit. Ooh. So what I should do? Oh, you have to go do it at an inn. Oh, that's worse. I may try if we can get down there. I'm almost ready to just reset it now. This is just terrible. There's gonna be a lot of getting paralyzed and then restarting. I've heard Sandland is really good. Okay, so later in the game, isn't there a special item I can get that makes the jump so that you can do it every round? Dragoon boots or something? Eliminates the downtime between jumps. I'm not sure this is going to work. I'm not sure this is going to work at all. I think we're going to get stun locked to death forever. It's going to be all RNG whether or not we get through here. We took 30 damage. I'm going to heal it. Alrighty, me. Let's go for it. Welcome to soloing Final Fantasy 1. Right? I didn't get them all. I didn't get them all. Crazy. Now we can't afford to hit them again the entire rest of the dungeon. And we have to hope that we can just regular super jump to kill these guys down here. Okay, Gargoyle may not be that tough. Maybe they have a lot of health, though. Look, we just turned 14 for like the 5th time. Cute. I'm not there. My running past this thing. Wait, well, now I'm lost. Now I'm lost track of where I'm supposed to be at, so... Get in the air, quick. I think I don't know. Like stunned every round is just rough. As I level up, there's a chance, there's less chance of getting stunned as you level, right? Hey, that thing ran. Oh, it didn't die. I'm toast. See, I thought there was. I thought that your chance of getting paralyzed went down. Maybe they'll just start running away more. That's pure copium. One of these days, we're going to get very lucky. This is going to turn out wonderful. Heal up. I'll leave myself 1 point short. That's fine. Yeah. Smeech, you're paralyzed. What's going on? Took 11 tries to kill the vampire, still on the Earth Cave on the solo run. Maybe this is going to be a little bit longer than I expected. Maybe it's going to take a little bit more than I expected. Run fast, Smeech. Go quick. Failed to run. Probably should have just super jumped. Imagine the sense of accomplishment at the end, though. We're gonna try for it. Let's see what happens. Paralyzed on the first hit. Maybe one of the things I'll be looking forward to is as I level up, I should actually get faster. Well, look at that. Look at that. Somehow, Smeech pulls it out. Nice. As I get faster, my action should take place earlier, and I'll be able to get in that first super jump before they get to act. You don't even get the spin to turn hiding off street, right? And you don't have a big AoE hit, right? That big AoE hit makes a ton of difference. Is it one more? Tell me again, 3 down over 2? Is that right? You've got a shield. That's nice. kingdom for a ribbon. Okay, so we do still have our limit, but I'm going to try just super jumping. Wish me luck. Okay, we did it with just a regular super jump. So we still have our limit if we get into a really, really tough spot. Gonna duck out. See y'all later. All right, Will, have a good night. Take it easy. I'm gonna try to get out of here, and then we'll be calling it a night also. Okay. One floor down. Come on. All right, let's do it. We only get to do this once, so let's hope that we don't have this encounter again. Go, Smeech. Come on, buddy. Oh, no. Go, go. Scorpions? 37 damage. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay. Whew. Pure. Now you're wishing you were a Dragoon. Because it's helped me a lot so far. Come on. No! Of course. Of course it would be. Yes. Come on. Oh. Oh. All right, we can take these guys. Yes. Okay, let's get back to town. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get back to town before we call it a night. Save it an inn. Recover our limit. Oh, Smeech, you, I could kiss you, buddy. And you made it to level 16. There you go. And an inn. We'll save here. Absolutely. All right. That's where we're going to call it a night. Oh my goodness. Unless limit is guaranteed for... So yes, What's nice about the Dragoon's limit is it's a guaranteed jump. Instant. So you will act before anything else does. Supposedly. I mean, that's the description for the ability. So on the very first round, you instantly get to jump. If it's jump before rub or reset, yes, exactly. So if you've got your limit, you should get that jump in. It's a matter of, does that jump kill him? All right, thank you very much for hanging out with me. I hope you're going to enjoy this most frustrating run of Final Fantasy Renaissance ever played. Probably. Yeah, that's broken. It is indeed. This is why I chose the Dragoon for my first attempt at a solo class challenge. Thank you again for watching. I need you guys to do me a favor and think a little bit about maybe put a comment on the video or something. If I were to start streaming more nights a week, would you be interested? Am I doing it just the right amount? Too much? Whatever. Let me know. Let me know what you think about. And I'll see you guys Sunday. Until then, stay sharp. Be excellent to each other.